Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inside Boldly. I'm your host, Devin, and today we are speaking with Boldly CEO and founder, Sandra Lewis. Sandra, welcome to Inside Boldly.
Thank you. So nice to be here.
Thank you for spending some time with me today. I'm really excited to talk to you a little bit about how Boldly first started. Can you share with us how Boldly came to life back in 2012?
Yeah, of course. I want to start by saying that obviously it's a long time ago. I can't believe it. So we're talking 9, 10 years ago now, and the world was very different than what it is today. At the time, I just could not find any opportunities online that were legitimate, that were remote, that were flexible. And so I decided to just go ahead and create something. I basically, at the time, wanted and needed the flexibility for personal reasons. I had a lot of experience, but I didn't want to continue to work in an office from 9 to 5 in a rigid environment. I wanted to live in the country instead of the city. And I thought, I wonder how many other professionals who have 15 years or 20 years of experience also need that type of flexibility, but are not ready to retire, still want, to have a rewarding job. And at the time, as I said, there was just nothing. There was nothing available. Nowadays, of course, particularly in the past year, a lot more opportunities have opened up, and I'm just so happy that it's becoming mainstream for everyone.
Thank you for sharing all of that. I completely agree with you. There's a lot of people out there right now that I think really need flexibility in their lives. And I, for one, am so glad that you founded Boldly back in 2012. Because there are so many people looking for remote work right now, what makes us different from the other people who are doing the same type of things we're doing? Can you share a little bit about what makes us different than our competitors?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the first thing is we've been doing this for a really long time. So, remote work, working remotely at a distance is what we specialize in. And it takes time to really kind of, build a business and know what you're doing. And we've mastered it. So that's what makes us different and a great company to join. More specifically, some of our differences are that many of the remote companies that are offering similar type of work as that we are contractor position, 1099 positions. We are one of the only companies that employ our team as W-2 employees with benefits. It's something that we have always wanted to do, because why should it be different whether you work remote or whether you work in office? That's always been our philosophy. So you're an employee whether you work from home or not. It's the same work. It's the same rewarding work, and it's the same amount of work and effort. The other thing is that we are not a platform. Some companies are similar to us, but obviously not exactly the same, are more platform type companies where you might go and look for a job. You can apply for jobs or bid on jobs. We're obviously, an employee-focused company, which means that we have a number of businesses that we work with, and you work with these businesses as a Boldly employee, which is very different than a contractor looking for jobs on a platform where you never quite know whether you're going to land that job, what your paycheck is going to be like. This is consistent. You work with our clients for years. You have a consistent paycheck. This is a long-term situation. Again, just as if you were in office, except that you're not. Those are the main differences.
Yeah, I tell people all of the time that one of my favorite things about working with Boldly is our amazing team and our clients. We really do have the best clients. And I think a lot of that has to do with our company as a whole, our values. Can you share a little bit about our company culture and our values and how you built those?
Yeah, for us, what was really, really important from the beginning was one of our core company values, which is everyone wins. As I said earlier, I created this company as the company that I would want to work for. I thought, well, I can't find anything that's flexible, that's remote, that's rewarding, that's got great camaraderie, kindness, company I would want to be part of. So I started, kind of building it from the ground up. And so our culture is very much about that. It's very much about, if you're an employee with us, we insist on you being happy. I mean, if it's got to work for you, and that's part of that's why, a lot of people say, you have such a long and lengthy interview process. We really want to be sure that you're not thinking of joining us on a whim, obviously, to the best of your ability. You haven't joined us, so you don't know what it's going to be like. But we hope that by seeing, our website, our videos, and, how we communicate, that you get a good sense of what we're like. And then, if you, I guess, if you see yourself in what we're about, in those values, if they resonate, that's the word I'm looking for, with you, then please join us. And if they don't join us, that's how we've built our culture. And same with clients. We are extremely diligent and stringent in how we choose our clients for the very same reason. We want our clients to win. So we obviously want our clients to have the best experience, to work with someone who, will add value over the long term. And we want to work with clients who have similar values of kindness, of glass half full, of positivity, because to retain a really, really great team, you have to have great clients.
Now, I know you've been saying before, I've heard you say it many times before COVID, that remote work is the way of the future. But I'm sure you never thought it would be here as soon as it is. And we were fortunate that we were able to adapt quickly because we were already set up for this, but it still has affected things. So can you share a little bit about how COVID has affected our business?
Yeah, I mean, as you say, I think we've been so fortunate that we are already remote and have been doing this for 10 years. So we were so established for what's happened. And because we were so established, and we have a good reputation, and we know what we're doing. In fact, a lot of businesses reached out to us in the last year because they themselves had needed to perhaps downsize, but still needed to operate. So, what we specialize in, obviously, is fractional support. If you don't need someone full time, but you still need someone that's absolutely amazing, but only for 10 hours a week, that's what we do. And it seemed like last year, a lot of businesses have needed that. They haven't needed that full-time person in office, but they've needed still some help. And so we've been very fortunate that we've been able to support businesses wherever they were in their growth and changes. So for us, it's just amplified the need for what we do, and that's meant our recruitment efforts have continued to be, as you know, at the forefront because while we have a lot of businesses that come to us, we can't grow unless we have amazing people. And so we are continuing to hire. We hire, an average of 5 to 7 people a month. So as we get started with 2021, we are continuing to hire at this pace. And yeah, I mean, it's great. We've talked about who we are and our values and what we stand for. And, if anyone is interested in joining us and share those values, don't wait. We definitely have businesses knocking on our door. And if you qualify, we would absolutely love to hear from you.
Definitely. That's one of the messages I'm always saying. Don't wait to apply. Apply now. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of this and updating us on how Boldly is doing and giving us some history on how Boldly came to life. It was so great to talk with you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Devin.
Of course. And thank you everyone for listening to another episode of Inside Boldly. We wish you all a very happy new year. We can't wait to see what the new year brings. And if you are interested in applying to join our team, you can learn more about us at boldly.com/jobs.